Hello everyone, it's me, Revan, and it's time to celebrate 2 years of content creation on YouTube. So, you know what that means, it's time for a year in review where I tally all the things that have been added to my pile of shame since last year, and oh boy, it's a lot. And unfortunately, most of it's packed away for my move soon, so yeah, probably not going to get to that video till about the earliest July. And also, if you haven't noticed already, if you've watched my last 2 videos, I'm a VTuber now. So since all my stuff is packed away, I thought let's do a Q&A of the various questions you guys asked in the Discord server, which if you're not a part of that, you should join that. So let us begin with the questions. What is a prompt for a video you had but never got to film? There's actually quite a few of those, most of which were just too much a headache to collect footage for. Case in point, the video about War Thunder. And if you play War Thunder, you know why I kinda don't want to make that video. Honestly, I might take some of these old scripts and do shorts for them on the second channel if they don't involve Warhammer, which quite a few of them do because they're all video game related. Most of the Warhammer ones I have made. There are a few that I still need to make, like the All About Terminators video that I still have the Community Terminators channel up on the Discord. But yeah, there's quite a few of them. I might make some of those videos, but not really sure. Could you maybe make a series on how to tackle certain factions? Maybe, but please elaborate more with this question. How many new scale Terminators do you want before the end of the year? Yes. What has been your favorite hobby experience this year, apart from the Lion and Azrael? Probably making my Tyberos the Red Wake kit bash. It's probably the most fun I've had with Warhammer this year, aside from the Lion and Azrael. But, unfortunately, sometimes things don't go exactly the way we planned, and now I need to buy some more bits for the kit bash, yeah. And I mean, if we want to count it, I really enjoyed my first Black Library book I have ever read since the beginning of me getting in the hobby back in 2019, which is The Lion, Son of the Forest. Great book. I highly recommend you listen to the audiobook if you weren't lucky enough to get a hard copy, because it's a really great book. You should read it. How many more Knights and Dreadnoughts do you think you'll own before the end of the year? Yes. Any resin models you want improved or turned into plastic? I want in plastic a Storm Eagle because I really hated making that thing in the resin and plastic hybrid kit, a Mastodon, Legion Glaive, Warhound Titan, and we already know it's happening. The rest of the Cerastus Knights are coming to plastic. Forge World, improved resin quality. What are you, a third-party recaster? Seriously, good joke. When Warlord Titan? Eventually, but honestly, sometime probably in the summer after all the plastic Cerastus Knights are released, because batch painting is a thing. What was the worst painting fuckery you've ever had to deal with? Example, thick paint that won't get stripped off, completely fucking up a hyper detailed paint job before you applied varnish to protect it, or needing to completely strip off all the paint, etc, etc. Probably when I was varnishing my Saturnine Terminators, and because GW changed the contrast medium formula that I used for the varnish formula that I used that I got from Duncan Rhodes. And unfortunately it caused frosting on the minis and I needed to repaint all the black panels, and that was a massive pain in the ass, and now I have to find a new varnish formula. Oh boy. How much money have you spent on Warhammer? Yes. You prevent the Horus Heresy from happening, but Lion, Sanguinius, and Leman Russ must die in order for it to happen. Do you take the offer? No. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much has GW screwed you mentally? I honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm completely sane, I promise, and I totally don't want to get a second Warlord Titan. Favorite box set of 9th edition? Chainbreaker Lance. Chainbreaker Lance hands down. Great box. It pretty much rounded out my Plastic Knights collection, for now. If you can somehow find one, pick it up. It's a really good box if you're starting a Knights army. Highly recommend. What is your favorite bit of lore made real in model form? Characters only. Probably the Lion model. It's honestly probably my favorite model I painted in the past year, and I didn't really like it at first when it was revealed, but the more I looked at it, the more it grew on me, and reading Sons of the Forest really made me love it even more, and I am most definitely gonna make his base look like he's exiting Forest Walk. Thoughts on the new 10th edition weapon rules and boxes? The 10th edition boxes look really awesome. Might finally just start that Tyranid army, because the Nero Tyrant is honestly one of my favorite models in the box, and the weapons rules are looking kind of promising based on what we've seen so far, especially with tanks actually being tanky and large weapons actually hitting like a truck and getting at least one guaranteed shot. Here's hoping that knights are just as tough. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about the Dark Angels model range, Horus Heresy and 40k included? Favorite aspect is probably the knight aesthetic. The least favorite is the old and outdated models, for now. How many Watchers in the Dark have you built and painted? Built 5, painted soon to be 3, cause Azrael and the Lion. I also kind of really want to do that joke that I saw on the Warhammer subreddit and also the Grimdank subreddit, where it's literally just every single Watcher in the Dark on one giant base, because it's actually pretty funny. Did you ever get that Storm Eagle? Bruh, I literally showed it off in last year's anniversary video. Where the hell have you been? What are your thoughts on the upcoming Space Marine release? A lot of the new Space Marines look really awesome. I really like that the Terminators are finally becoming the correct scale, and that the new Dreadnought is also really cool since it pays homage to the old box knot. And now that I think about it, the only box knot I have is my Chaplain Dreadnought. I probably really need to fix that. Also, GW, please give me a new Terminator Chaplain model for my ever-growing collection of Chaplains. Best Inner Sphere faction? Steiner. Hands down Steiner. Who should come first, Fulgrim or Ferrus Manus, as in who should be the next revealed as living? I mean, it's kind of hinted at that Ferrus is leading the Legion of the Damned, so I'm all for spooky Ghost Rider army, but in reality, it's honestly either going to be the Khan, Lehman, Vulcan, or Korax returning as the next Loyalist Primarchs. Or why not just throw everyone for a loop and release Clone I mean, that'd be really funny having a Loyalist Emperor's children. That would piss a lot of people off, and I'm all for it. Your thoughts on the new online rules thing? Really great. Give me them free rules, because I don't like having to lug around so many books when I go play games. Do you have a pile of paints you never use but have? Yes. What are your thoughts and opinions on scratch built Titans? I mean, go right ahead. Most people scratch build Emperor Titans. Opinions on the new prices.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Would you rather have unlimited Warhammer or unlimited model trains? Trains are way more expensive than Warhammer, so I choose unlimited model trains. Biggest purchase you regretted? I don't really regret the purchases I make because I don't buy to be meta. I buy what looks cool, honestly, which is what everyone should do because you'll honestly have a lot more fun assembling and painting the models you enjoy as opposed to just being a meta slave. Best purchase, aka favorite one, Warlord Titan. It's always going to be the Warlord Titan, and that is always going to be my favorite purchase I've ever made. And that's all the questions I got in the Discord. Now, I figured I should probably also go some of the most notable things that happened in the past year. So first thing is I got my master's degree and my folks got me a Knight Asterius as a gift, and I'm gonna build that after I settle in after the move next month. I also hit 3,000 subscribers and YouTube partner with my most popular video, which was honestly just one giant meme video I asked Iqbar to help me with, and thanks everyone for watching that video and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I updated all my night lights, and that was honestly probably really fun to do because now it's not going to be a headache every time I get a new night. Panic bought some Dark Angels, Contemptor Dreadnoughts, and Leviathan Dreadnoughts because I'm not going to buy just the torso for half the price. Seriously, if you buy that, it sucks to be you, but also I'm sorry. And I decided to finally turn on Twitch affiliate, and so far it seems to be going really well aside from everyone always pelting stuff at me every couple minutes. Well, that's all I can do for now. I promise I will make a pile of shame video update when I'm all settled in after my move, since I'm not gonna have access to my stuff for about a month and a half at the time of this video goes live. But I will still be making videos and streaming in between now and then because I honestly do still need my PC, and that's not going out until I actually leave. Videos will be the same format, just showing off small stuff I painted, or if I want to make a post until I get access to my larger models again. Streaming will also stay the same, painting miniatures and playing video games on Twitch, which is linked down below. And you can find the stream schedule on my Discord, Twitter, and community tab, which are also in the description, of course. So stop on by the live stream and throw stuff at me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments the types of videos you want to see me make. Anyways, thanks for subscribing to my channel over these past 2 years. It's honestly been a lot of fun. So let's make this another awesome year of Warhammer. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.